Spring is officially here, which means wildfire season's going on right now. So John, how are things looking so far throughout the state?
So far it's been a pretty mild year. There's been areas where it was drier. There was times we had some drier conditions and had a little more fires going on, but it seems like that it's been a pretty mild year, especially after the past several that we've had in the last 5-6 years. So with that, again, it's still not over. We still have dormant grass. We're not over dominated by greenness yet.
Well, you say like need to be careful because right now we're like a lot of landowners are just like in the full process of starting to burn.
Yeah, we've got burning's been going on full tilt too as well. And so another thing that people need to think about when they're burning is, you're looking for that good weather for that day of the burn, but you also need to pay attention to the weather the day after and the next, the day 1 to 3 days post burn, to make sure that you're not having some fronts coming through, big wind shifts, high wind days where it could kick up embers, cause a bunch of problems and things like that. And again, even though things are greening up, things are doing some things, it's still not the right time of year to be burning brush piles and debris piles like that. Again, that's best for late April, May and June, best time of year to do that. So, again, be thinking about that kind of stuff.
And if a producer or landowner's wanting to go out and burn, they can check the Mesonet website to see if the conditions are right.
Correct.
For that.
Again, on the Mesonet, you've got forecast options on there to look at forecasts. Probably one of the best things you've got on there is the fire prescription planner. Again, so you can put in conditions within that, again, temperatures, relative humidities, wind speeds, wind directions, fuel moistures, different smoke dispersion, and then it will give you a 84-hour forecast in advance on when you meet that criteria that you want for your burning and stuff. So that's a good tool to have to use for prescribed burning and planning burns in the future.
And one thing that landowners need to that can really help them and help their surrounding communities to log their burns.
Correct, and that's one of the things that we've got. The Oklahoma Prescribed Burn Association website, we've got on there, there's a burn entry form that is on there. It's about a 20-question survey asking about the burn, just the county of the burn, how many acres, the date of the burn, just a few weather questions and other general questions about things like that. It's real quick and easy to put out. We've been doing that since 2015. We like to use it. It helps us get a lot of good information about number of burns that are getting done each year, the safety record, and a lot of things that we can use that for, that information for. And so that's on the OPBA website, as well as we have an app that has the same form on it, the RX Burn Entry Form, and that we've developed so you can have it on your phone and just log stuff in. Again, both of those, there's no personal information required. We ask for no personal information or anything like that. So, you don't have to put an email or anything in, so no personal information is gathered. We just want to know the information about the burn.
So you mentioned burning brush piles, and there's a difference between burning brush piles and then burning your pastures.
Right. We've got two different terms that we get used, and a lot of times they get used interchangeably, but they're really not. So prescribed burn and controlled burn. Prescribed burn is what we deal with. And again, a prescribed burn is a burn on a specific area for specific goals and objectives. What we consider a controlled burn is somebody burning brush piles, debris, and junk. That's just what it is. But again, a lot of people think that controlled burns are prescribed burns, and they're not. Because again, like I said, the prescribed burn has some planning and thought put into it.
All right, thanks, John. John Weir, fire ecologist here at Oklahoma State University. And if you'd like some more information for the burn form and the app, go to our website, sunup.okstate.edu.